everyone. Welcome back to the Sphere Rocket Virtual Assistant's YouTube channel. My name is CK, and in today's video, we have a very special guest. She's a very wonderful workmate of mine here in the Sphere Rocket internal team. I would love to introduce you guys to Mamita Belle. Hello.
Hello, guys. Good morning, CK.
Good morning.
Thank
How
you.
are you today?
I'm great. I'm awesome. Thank you for having me here.
Super
spending the
grateful.
time with you.
We're very happy to have you here on our YouTube channel, finally. And now, Mamita Belle, we're gonna hop on to the very first question, which is please tell everyone your full name and how long you've been working here at Sphere Rocket.
Okay. Well, my full name, technically my full name is Belle Castillo, but of course everyone knows me as Belle or Mamita Belle. I've been with Sphere. I'm crossing over 1 year with Sphere by January 24th, my birthday. Yes, because my first day is
Love
my
that.
first day with the Sphere is my 50th birthday actually. Yes. So I'm the VA coach full time.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, what is your job position here, and what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Okay, well, what I do on a day-to-day basis is basically to have my schedule. My schedule is actually full every day. If you would notice, yes, for the next 1 to 2 weeks, with the influx, as what we can say, of the request for coaching. Well, for varied reasons, as you may be aware of. Apart from that, of course, I'm coaching from time to time. Coaching cross over to counseling. If and when some VAs would need more help or more sessions apart from one-to-one coaching, sometimes I also do a follow-up coaching with them. And then there are also times I would have some schedules with some clients who would like also to ask, some suggestions or recommendations from our end, how to basically build or rather enhance their relationship with their VAs, or if they may have other concerns also related to their VA. What else? Basically, I'm very involved in terms of planning and facilitating our VA mastermind classes every Wednesday. So, and all the rest are basically part of reviewing in terms of the VA endorsement as and when Sphere Rocket would open, of course, a new opportunity for them. So
Alrighty, so Mavita Bell, can you please kind of elaborate and tell everyone who's watching how has been your experience here so far, and what's been your favorite thing about working here at Sphere Rocket?
okay, my experience actually, it felt like I'm not yet crossing over 1 year. That time flies so fast that I enjoyed being part of the dynamic team, and basically we are really like a family inside. So that is one great factor, that makes you feel time. You're not counting the time; it just flies. And then suddenly you're realizing, oops, I am about to hit off my 1 year that fast. So
Exactly.
yeah, so that basically, and when we had that time to be together in Boracay and also with our party, when we got to personally know each other, that means a lot because it's still different, when you had the time to really get to know each other on a, personally.
Yes. And Mamita Bell, were there any struggles that you dealt with, especially in the beginning of your journey here at Sphere Rocket
Mhm,
VA? And with
mhm.
those struggles, how did you overcome them?
Okay, that is a very good question because did I encounter any struggle or I am not just focusing on struggle? I don't know if it goes with age or anything, or I've been through a lot. Because as you are aware, I had 13 years working in the Philippines before I worked overseas. I had a decade with Dubai and 4 years in Singapore. So for me, I've been through a lot. So for me, whatever challenges or struggles there may be, I don't focus on that. I am normally focusing on basically doing my best every day as much as I can, focused on how I can help the company and everyone and be able to deliver on a day-to-day basis from day one until now. How I started off. It's like even if you're doing good, you don't relax because you're doing good. You always have to think about how to do better or how to do great to be able to really help you know, in every way possible.
Yes, Mamita Bell, and we are actually very, very grateful. Everyone here in Sphere Rocket, we're grateful to have you because you are a key team player here at the company. So we're forever grateful. Now
Thank you
we're
so
gonna
much.
move on to our next question. Actually, how did Sphere Rocket VA improve your life? Just anything small or anything big in general.
Mhm.
How did it improve your life?
Okay, well, that is a significant question because actually, Sphere Rocket basically brought me back to the area that I really love to do, which is basically to create a difference in people's lives. Because when I left for overseas work, basically, of course, I'm involved with other roles already, more related to admin, training, and supervision and all. But they brought me back because I really love to do counseling and coaching. It's like a big gift for me, and it's like a big sign from God that before I even hit off my retirement, He brought me back where I love, in the area that I really love to do. Now it
Yes,
is, yeah, it's like you're getting paid for something that, sorry for the word, you're getting paid for something that you love to do is really a big
totally
bonus.
understand that.
So that is one major change basically for my life. And of course, when you hit off my age, there are so many things that are running in your mind, especially when you're about to hit off in 10 to 15 years, most probably your retirement and all. But I feel like with Sphere Rocket, I feel really safe. That, just safe in a sense like uh, there is a different feeling that I won't worry if as long as I am giving my best and doing my best. So
Exactly.
that
I
is
know that
how,
feeling.
yeah, it's hard to achieve that feeling actually. It is hard to achieve, but once you achieve it, you just don't let go. You just keep improving, as much as you can.
I love
So
that, Mamita Bell. I'm even learning more, just during this interview. So having a really good time. But anyway, we're going to hop on to the next question, which is let's talk about your future goals. It could be within the company or it could be just with your life. Uh,
mhm.
would you like to share?
Okay. Well, if in the company in relation to VA coaching, of course, I am aiming at continuing to streamline the VA coaching processes and VA endorsement, and hopefully to be able to help where I can help more, extend help further, because we are a growing and a dynamic company. So if and when I can assist in any other areas where Sphere would need me, of course, I would love to extend that help. Personally, my goal, basically, as I mentioned, if and when Sphere would open that opportunity for me, is basically to retire with Sphere Rocket. What more can I say? Well, well, I love staying with Sphere Rocket. These are just things that you cannot just say. It really comes from your heart. You
I
cannot just say, yeah,
know it's pretty personal.
So that is really from here. Yeah.
And Mamita Bell, can you please share a memorable experience that you had with the team? It could be
Mm-hmm.
online or it could be in person, something that you
Mm-hmm.
really won't forget.
Okay. Okay. Well, our Monday huddles actually is great. Why? Because I'm getting to know everyone. Because we have two sides of the report, right? One is about the achievement for the week, and another one is the
Mm,
light thing, what everyone does during the weekend. So
yeah.
here, we are really encouraging the work-life balance. I really love that, because it is reminding us that hey, don't forget your weekend. It's something like that. That is one. So every Monday I try to listen while I'm doing some other responding to emails and all. It happens. I'm sorry, I'm guilty, but it is happening. But at the same time, of course, our baraka and our party, everyone is so warm. When I first met everyone when we were waiting our flight to Boracay and we were there all seated and all, it's like I'm overwhelmed seeing each other, with the warmth and all. And on our stay in Boracay itself, it felt like you're not getting to know each other. It felt like you know each other already, that you can be comfortable,
Exactly.
right? You can, and the fact that it allowed me to play too, because with my age, remember, with my age, okay, well, I love that. I love that it rekindled. They always say you don't let go of your childlike spirit just because you've aged. You have to maintain that, because it makes you always grounded at a certain point and enjoy life.
Yes, Mamita Belle. That is gold right there. Honestly, that is very, very great advice because honestly, when I saw you in Boracay as well, I didn't expect you to know how to have so much fun. And out of everyone that I remembered, you're like the top three that I knew that really had a blast. So thank you so much for that
Thank you.
wonderful core memory. Because yeah,
Thank
it's also
you.
something that I will never forget.
Thank you, CK.
Now, Mamita Belle, we're actually down to the very last question, which is what's your message to those applicants who want to try and apply here at Sphere Rocket, but they're kind of scared? They still don't
Mhm.
know if it's the right step for them. Do you
Mhm.
have any advice or any tips for them?
Well, being scared for something that may be new to you is like a normal feeling, because most probably the confidence is still not there, or most probably you're not sure even when you fit on being a VA. Actually, everyone can be a VA. Everyone has their skills, but at the end of the day, who succeeds as a VA are the ones who don't only have good updated or good skills, but those actually who really have a strong work ethic, and who carry with them really a high level of integrity and professionalism. So for me, if there are VAs out there who are thinking about being a VA, hey, come on guys, hop on. Sphere Rocket provides training, for one. Okay, the important thing there is that everyone is willing to learn, to grow, and we are not expecting perfect people, because no one is perfect at all. And this is also what I always say in the coaching, because sometimes when they make a mistake, they said that, like, I'm trying not to make a mistake, and I would always say, yes, no one would like to make a mistake. This is the truth. But if you come across a certain mistake, that mistake is something to remind us, to learn something from it, so that we will not do it again and do something better out of that experience. So never be afraid, hop on, okay? As long as also have a clear goal and a clear focus. Commitment is also the key. When you start, make sure that how you start, when you gave your client a blast on the first day, make sure you consistently carry that forward until how the relationship goes.
Exactly, Mamita Belle. I love that. Oh my gosh. And you know what you said about we're humans, we make mistakes. And it's nice that when you do your VA coaching, you remind them that, hey, we don't expect perfect people, like what you mentioned earlier. But when you make a mistake, that is actually a chance for you to learn from it and to
Yes.
try a new way since maybe
Yes.
what happened before didn't go the way you wanted it to, or the way your client wanted it to.
Mm,
At least
mhm.
now you have this new opportunity to get
Yes.
back up on your feet. So I think the
Mhm, mhm,
reason why a
mhm,
lot of people are scared to
mhm,
try to apply here at Sphere
mhm.
Rocket is because of their past. We're all
Yes.
victims of where we came from.
Very
Maybe
true.
they applied before to other
Mhm,
companies and
mhm,
they failed.
mhm,
They failed and they failed and
mhm,
they failed. But
mhm, mhm.
like what I mentioned earlier, when you make a mistake or when you fail, that is an opportunity for you to try again and
Mhm.
to maybe redeem yourself. So why not
Very true.
try here at Sphere Rocket, right, Namita
Very
Bell?
true. Very true. Very true, CK. And also, by the way, if I may just mention it, CK, not every placement firm provides coaching and training. And Spear Rocket, this is one of our backbone, honestly, because
Yes.
I have a certain friends who's also doing VA work, but they don't have coaching or training. So when I met them recently, they were surprised that, oh, you're a VA coach. I said, yes. because we never had this. We never had in our own. So
They're like, oh,
it,
that exists? That's a thing?
and, yeah, and you know what they said? Can we also have with you? It's like because they know that I'm doing it for Rock. So now they were, yeah. Can we also have it with you? So you see, this is something. So no one should be afraid because there is always Sphere Rocket has a strong support system, wherein we even open our GCs, the group chats and all. So you just touch base and all. We are here to always help. No worries.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mamita Belle. And that actually wraps up our video. Thank you so much for your time. I know that you're busy. I know that you have a full schedule, but I'm very, very grateful that had a little time to insert me in for a short interview. So thank you
Of
so much
course.
again, Mamita Belle.
It's my pleasure, CK. Thank you for inviting me here over.
Righty. See you soon
Thank you.
po. Thank you.
See you soon.
Goodbye. Have a
Bye bye.
wonderful
Bye
rest
bye.
of your shift. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you. Same to you. Bye bye.